The which one?
The motor cone. Okay. 650. I'm actually going to drive down and test it out. Mark always wants to.
Hey, you guys having fun up there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw you doing fucking tables. Woo! Wine here?
Yeah. It seems where you seem it.
Yeah.
But it's for the small guy.
Good?
Good. George dialed it. He's got it so they aren't using the bow thrusters.
It's just the wind
It's
that's
just using
using
the wind and
the wind and
the
the jet
it's
pump.
sailing across.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a mode they have with autopilot, whereas joystick auto keeps the bow thruster engaged.
Right.
But autopilot just does jet pump, and you set your heading, and it just kind of sails.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
What are we? 1.3 or we get?
I think we get over 1.5.
Yeah.
Not quite 2 yet, although it's about to be.
Yeah, it's always going to be. Anyway, we gotta get there in half an hour. We'll have something to do, huh?
I know.
Well, it'll take a lot of people on there.
Yeah, we're gonna stop early and on the flat
Oh,
day.
yeah.
Look at that, we're over 200 already.
Yeah. I think it's about 500 meters depth now, or maybe 500.
That's what we went up to. So
Oh, we went
that's
to
good.
that.
That's new, I think.
Yeah, I should. I'll leave you out
What are
there.
those, Murphy? Lights are temperatures, 533. Okay. So, yeah, that makes sense. So we'll stop. What, how many, seconds back? We might come up to 400.
How's your track link out there?
What's that?
How's track link?
It seems good.
Not too bad, way up there.
It hangs smooth, right? If you're at depth with slant range, it's fine. It's when it's shallow.
Nope.
Teach me everything.
I just want to see 5 again.
What's that?
I don't have access to that one, right? Okay, yeah. Looks the same. Cool.
Huh?
Where? Oh, there. See, it's right when you set it, man. Right when you set the USB up. Oh, it's like USB 105.
Yeah, I'll be on that. Yeah. I want, you don't need me here. Want to get Bob's seat out of the road here or not?
Yeah.
Miss Cole. We have 2 4-hour shifts. So for example, my shift is from 8 to 12 in the morning and 8 p.m. to 12 midnight. So that's how our shifts work. Everyone, Emily Ballard says hello.
Hey, Emily.
Hi, Emily.
Video shrimp.
Video shrimp. This is blue water, Emily. Not tuning in at an exciting time. Although, in the next half hour, it's about to get spicy.
Is it?
Well,
I'm
But
holding
more
you
like
to
a
that.
mild kind of spicy.
yeah, it'll
You're
be
not,
like, it's not going to get too spicy.
Like
spicier than blue water.
medium or
Right.
mild? Spicy?
It's like, you know, like if you had mashed potatoes and it's just the mashed potatoes, it's like adding some butter and maybe a little bit of salt.
That's not spice.
That's not, I was
That's just
thinking more
flavor.
like salsa flavored. It's like
Yeah.
mild.
Yeah, that's why I said it was just a little bit of spicy.
We're not even in salsa.
All right, we'll
flavors.
add in some pepper.
Okay.
Don't get out of hand.
What was that? That was a weird thing.
Getting closer. This
What's
is
the
exciting.
distance between the 2 RVs normally?
Well, the max distance between the 2 ROVs is 43 meters. And then if we're both facing the same direction, that gets cut down to about 40 meters. But if you...
The USPL agrees with you.
Oh, it does?
Agrees with reality.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keeps moving on me.
Usually when we're operating, it's a combination of the delta depth and then the distance away. So, you know, it's a standard kind of triangle. We know that if the delta depth is, say, 18 and Herc is 20 meters in front of Argus, then the view from Argus to Herc is a simple math that I can't do in my head.
We'll have to watch when we hold position. We're gonna need to turn the ship's heading into the wind, and the wire is already quite off to the side.
Well, if we rotate around the stern, it'll be all right, but
I don't know. No, even just
I
because of how
understand
laid back
yeah,
they
I
are.
understand what you're saying.
I don't think it'll touch. It'll just be really kicked over, which is fine. It's really just to make sure that we don't go so far that the...
We have a new viewer in North Coast California. She'd like to know what's the V shape for. And it looks like those are the beams,
lasers.
The lasers from Argus.
From Hercules.
Oh, from Hercules, sorry.
Yeah, they go off into infinity at the moment. But they're 10 centimeters apart wherever they are, depending on how well calibrated they are.
They're calibrated.
To hangar distance.
As far as we got. But for most of the operations that we're doing with hangar distance is more than adequate.
We wouldn't be able to see. Obviously we can't see out all the way at the end anyway. It's calibrated to at least as far as the lights go.
Yeah.
And that's what matters.
I would say farther than the lights.
Yeah.
That reminds me.
Yeah, we can show her the lasers.
Yeah, there they are.
Oh, that wasn't what I was thinking about, but that does work.
Oh, too far.
We turn off that. And we turn off that. That looks like a full 3 pucks on each. Okay. The on-deck testing was not turning on all the pucks. We'd get like 1 puck on that one and 1 puck on the other one, and then we turn it off and turn it back on, and you get 1 puck on each again, except they were different pucks. When I say puck, it is I guess a gang of LEDs, and there are 3 pucks per forward matrix.
All right, we're approaching 400 here.
Yep.
Yep. Should I slow it down a little bit?
Yeah, let's come to an all stop at 400.
That should be definitely plenty.
I think Emily Ballard just responded that she says, well, my kitty and I will be watching when the mild spice is added. Can't wait to see you all on the 18th.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that's right. You're in LA now. It'll be cool to see you, Emily.
Okay, at 400.
Good night, Miss Cole. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you tomorrow.
I wonder if Christie's is still open.
What?
Really good donuts in San Pedro.
Oh, I was like, do we have a donut shop on the ship I don't know about? It's next to the masseuse.
And Baramy.
Oh yeah, that's that's like the port food.
Yeah.
There's another place next to it now.
Has anybody ever been to it?
We do have the makings for donuts on the ship.
They make donuts occasionally, and they're really dangerous. They're like, they got maple syrup or something on them. Just a glaze.
They're dangerous.
Yeah, they're.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, let's not describe them.
Dangerous donut watch.
Yeah. And Max comes out all smug, like, yep, I just made these donuts, and
I'm
guys-
doing this to you.
I'm doing
And
this.
now you're all going to eat them.
Yeah. He knows what he's doing.
Football float.
What's that? Oh yeah, there it is.
So the reason I had us come up a bit was we were seeing the bottom there, and if you pull up HiPAC plan, HYP plan next to our ROV nav. Sorry,
Survey.
the other one, HiPAC survey. Yeah, I was counting because these are each 10 meters. And total from black to black is 100, so we were already seeing that, and when we swing in, we'd like to be at least 100 meters off bottom.
And we would have been landing them.
Yeah, we would have been more like landing when we stopped, so.
Cool.
Which, you know, would have been fun.
That was
But I
the
understand the
level of
practicality.
spiciness that
Yeah,
he
we-
was going for, but
Right.
not what we were hoping for. So yeah, so that was the rationale there. Was
Can I look through all the screens and
Yeah.
see what they all are? So.
That one's a USBL program, but that's just like the control program. It doesn't really The depth is, the USBL depth is kind of cool. We can compare it against Paro and stuff, but other than that, it's only relative to the ship, so it doesn't really tell us that much.
Cool.
Or I should say, it doesn't tell us more than the other screens tell us.
You want to pull up engineer just to check that?
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, yeah.
I'll watch that.
Looks like we're pretty well set.
Yeah, we'll be good.
Because we'll swing down some too.
Yeah, it'll be an easy swing.
Probably swing down like 30 meters.
Let's see.
We have another
Current
viewer
track is
ready
this
to ask
way.
the question. How are the samples affected by transit when towing ROVs?
The samples are all in basically like sealed environments. So the like this box in front of me has surgical tubing around the lid actually, and as it closes, Aaron, can you brighten that up a little bit? Hang on, let me turn on a light. Okay. As it closes, there's a roller that hits a tab, which then causes the lid to actually like press down and seal. And that's, we have that on both this box with the 2 compartments here, and we have it on the box around the side with the 6 compartments there. And then the other items would be, I should turn off that disco light. No, but now you can't see it. Let's do this one.
Party at the Roman Hotel.
So then we have these buckets up top, and those will are also sealed off, so they're not experiencing any of the current or the motion as we tow through the water.
Somebody fix the sea prints?
It's debatable.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
The color scale is different.
Yeah,
Tell you that.
the green is
All green.
green.
Yeah. Alright, he's back on that one, so I'm gonna release this to go to that. Can you test your mouse over there to make sure it works on the engineering computer on that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
It's
did?
good.
Okay, cool. So I'll make sure I didn't still have it.
I think that one works no matter what.
Well, because I had it first, and this computer...
Right, no, I'm saying that I think that if you have engineer, the trackpad still works.
Will it?
Yeah, I think that's totally disassociated from
Is it
having the...
It's not on a KVM, it's just
Right, it's just hardwired into the back. At least it was when I installed it, so it's,
Yeah, I'm not...
it's one of those. It probably is, it might be, maybe not.
Could have changed, but there's no reason for anyone else to really be messing around with engineers, so... That's about where I'm going to stop, somewhere around here.
Okay.
Because it's still, I don't want to be trucking along forever. It's about 150 meters out from the site, so.
All right, so we're not going to swing into it.
No. But I want to be at the base of it.
Tom, is it really?
And
Oh,
so
it's
I
only-
also have control over those 3 TVs. Normally we leave it on salvo normal,
Yep.
but like if I had to check the bubble, I could do like that while you're busy or something. Well, maybe.
I think that monitor in particular is strange about what it can and cannot have on it.
Oh God.
It should be quad winch. Can you get quad winch? There,
Okay,
guys.
it's
Yeah.
back.
But 13.
I broke it.
13 is center. I think you have control of that.
I don't think
He
I have
does not.
center.
What does he have? Just the
Lower left, upper left, lower left, and lower right.
Yeah.
upper left, lower left. Oh yeah, so it's just that. Yeah. I know you can put the sat quad up there and the winch quad, but there may be some other feeds that won't go in there because they're SD or something.
Yeah, he gets mad about certain things.
Did you hear this? Oh, I'll tell you that offline.
We put your hand back, by the way.
I saw. I'm glad. That needs to stay. It's the little things, like the legend of Bobby Argus.
It's a little worse for the wear. My finger got bent.
Yeah, it looks like it. It only adds to the character of the story.
Welcome. Welcome to the person who is from Minnesota. They say greetings. And the question they'd like to know is, the life of a scientist exciting?
Of course. But it's important to note that there's also moments like this. There's a reality of field work.
I think science, like everything else, takes work. And it's not always exciting, but it's the end goal. Right? You know, if you want to get really good at something, most of it is boring and repetitive.
Yeah.
But the end goal is what keeps you going. So like right now it's boring and it's blue, but we have a goal that we're trying to get to.
Bridge, nav. We'd like to hold position on the selected target setup. Thank you. Mainly we don't want to go past it. That would be ideal. Thank you.
You sounded super confident there.
We'd still be clear of it at your height, even if we got up slope, but I think he's gonna try to slow speed to get there.
Yeah, it just means we won't have to swing as far.
Yeah.
So I guess in summary, yes, science is exciting. It's just like a lot of things takes work, and so it's not every moment, it may not be exciting.
Right.
Actually, what is it, the video on YouTube of the gulper eel?
Yeah.
You want to hear excited scientists?
Yeah, watch that. But that's important, you know, when you see all these exciting things, that's just hours and hours, and so many people's time went into these discoveries and research, and then it wasn't always as fun as that one moment, but
Well, that, and just for every dive, you know, we've got hours of blue water.
right.
You know, there's 4 hours of pre-dive. Just getting out here, there's a lot of work, but
Yeah. All our work that we just did in the remote Pacific, even if we went directly from Samoa to Hawaii, it's like a 9 or 10 day transit. So you think about all those days of transit and then the prep for the vehicles and then diving through thousands of meters of water just to get to the bottom, and you've got a 24-hour dive. And we did
7 dives
7
over the
of 'em?
course of, yeah,
and around
over 3 weeks.
the way down was about the same, and the way up, yeah. So just to get a bit of perspective on what it takes.
Yeah, and we're actually saving quite a bit of time just by towing the vehicles through the water column instead of bringing them all the way back up.
Right.
Transiting, the ship
Yeah,
can go
especially
faster,
with the speed that we made.
but still turning around the vehicles and then going all the way back down to the bottom. This is fast. This is faster.
Yeah. Okay, so let's watch the winch, the wire cam and the aft deck and make sure we're happy because we are going to start to change heading here. I think I'm okay with the angle. It's more
Right now
so,
the angle looks fine.
it's more so when the when it gets
As the
closer
heading
to
changes,
the,
we'll keep an
yeah,
eye on it.
yeah.
Because right now we're still like off behind.
Yeah. Yeah, it would take a lot of turning to get that to touch.
It's actually going to go over the port rail. Starboard rail.
Yeah.
So are we targeting that setup point?
Yeah, there's a cliff there. Well, there's a steeper slope here. I shouldn't
Cool.
say cliff. So we want to get set up in the flatter part. It's a bit easier, but not too far away because we want to get there as quick as we can. So
Right. It's always a combination of vehicle safety and getting the job done.
expediency, yeah.
And so what are you looking for with the angle of the winch
Well,
there?
he's going to bring the ship's heading around, Aaron.
I know. What is that?
That is a cute little squid.
Oh.
Vehicles are about 100 meters off the bottom.
That's all we got. Full wide. Yeah, we only have about 10 more meters to go.
Yeah. All right, yeah, so I don't want to get too much farther than that. You see how the winches, the wire is coming a bit closer?
Yeah.
I mean, we're still okay. We're not against
I mean,
it.
we're pretty, I think he's probably pretty happy where he
Yeah.
is. It got quiet though.
Yeah. Bridge nav. Can we hold the heading? Yeah, right there. That should be all right. Thanks. Yeah, we're just watching the wire off the back. The angle is fine. It just was getting a little closer to the stern, but we're good there. Thank you. It looks like we'll step there.
That's good. We should swing in a little bit more.
Yeah.
Just from a safety standpoint, I'm going to put about probably 10 meters in delta depth. So that way we know that even if the ship slows down enough and like there's a current that pushes me backwards, we're still no touching.
Oh, look how quickly Argus has come back to the.
Yeah.
That layback is really.
Hi, Isabel. Thank you for sharing your excitement. She tells us that her
Well,
friend
part of it
Jean
is that we're pretty shallow.
posted she was able
Right,
to
you don't have as
tour
much
the
cable
ship.
as to run through the water.
Yeah, we are a lot shallower now, huh?
Yeah.
Thank you for
Started
your
this dive out.
wonderful comment, Isabel.
18.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Used to these 3,000 meter.
I know, right?
Yeah.
So do you worry about tether management at a time like this too? When we're kind of
Yep, always. So I have a little bit of forward way on as well, which should I went down deeper than intended, but we'll float back up a little bit, and I have some forward way on, so we won't, it's not enough to pull you really, but it is enough to just kind of keep us from touching. What are you thinking, Rennie?
I'm thinking we could just drive there if we're already gonna step.
Yeah, that was my thought.
But it's taken a bit to get a little bit forward way, so
Yeah.
might as well just let him go. Because if I stop,
Yeah, but you don't have to stop.
if you can acquire without us stopping, so there's all the setup.
Yeah,
USBL is pretty good. We don't need DVL. I mean, it'll be a quick set. Do you think you can back down at 0.2 knots? Do it.
oh, hang on.
On the fly challenge.
Your foot.
All right, yeah, let's go down to, we'll get this to 50 meters.
Okay.
So we'll go down at probably 20. Only be going down for about a minute or two. 2 minutes.
This will make recovery pretty quick. We'll be shallow.
We have a viewer asking if the team can tell them what all of the screens in the control room are for.
There's a lot of them.
Hey, Brandy, you're going to have to turn up your volume, please.
Sure.
Another question.
I turned you up,
got-
but I
okay.
think it was your mic was far away from your face.
So the question is,
You're really loud. So.
Do they have a what are they looking at there in the back in the Sat 3?
So Sat 3,
Is
they're
that
looking
behind
at
the
the
pilots?
front row.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'll do it. We'll start from the upper left corner. In the upper left corner, we have a quad screen.
Yeah, about 20 more meters to go.
That's 4 smaller screens, all of the inside of the winch room at various angles with the traction winch to monitor different spools and tensions. The top middle screen is also a multi-view screen with 13 monitors on them, most of which are cameras, auxiliary cameras on the vehicles, as well as some monitoring gauges
And you can step
and
that down too if you
readouts
want to get it
on the ship.
easier read on it.
The
Yeah.
upper right screen
All the
is
controls.
the 2 scanning sonars on one on Hercules and one on
that's pretty
Argus,
good.
as well as a
that's
tension
good.
winch tension readout.
So going to auto heading.
In the middle, you'll see the 2 HD screens. We've
On.
got Argus on the left
Yeah,
and
go to
Herc
auto
on
heading
the
on.
right. And the bottom, what is it, 1, 2, 3, 4,
We're
5,
gonna
6, 7
back
monitors
up and catch up with you.
are for the 2 pilots and the navigator. Some vehicle control screens, some more scanning sonar screens, as well as checking in on our telemetry. And then I have in front of me the a few navigation screens with different computers and different softwares. We also have below that communications panels, various keyboards, joysticks, etc. to operate all of the said instrumentation and computers. And then there's a whole back row of science, and they can their main screens are the same two HD screens we have up in the front row, but they're bigger and better monitors.
Hi, Science. You're on camera now. You
And
can
then they
wave.
also have 6 or 7 monitors in front of them to log data, take screen captures, look things up on the internet, chat with scientists ashore, etc.
And we also have a big monitor above our 2 main screens that show
You able to make it
alternate
around?
views
Almost.
from different Hercules cameras and a little bit of on-deck stuff, so we can keep track of that as well.
He's going 0.7, you're not going to 0.8.
Yeah, not 0.8.
Yeah.
You said 0.2. I said I could do 0.2.
Yeah, well, he got faster. Still at 50.
26.
Sorry, meters off the seafloor.
Yeah.
Oh, you are, but Argus is still 50.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a valiant effort. Hmm.
talk to people again.
We have a quick question on our live feed.
We
They
have a quick
said,
answer.
do you all fall asleep? Well, no, not on our watch schedule,
I
we
was going to
don't.
say yes, but not on watch. I think that's an important qualifier.
Yeah, we were actually just doing the final little bit of our setup here and regaling each other with stories of harrowing ROV situations that probably should not be shared.
Annie would like to know what happened to the crinoid that was stuck on the front deck on the last dive.
The crinoid?
Yeah.
It escaped.
Did it?
It escaped. Thanks for asking the question, Annie.
I see you in down cam.
Coming in right at the 6. Perfectly lined up. Alright, we can switch back to bubble. I might beat George to the setup.
Yeah, those downs being closer to the porch also, it seems like it's lighting up some of the marine snow a little further into the porch than normal because your porch LED is off.
Yeah. Alright, we're going to proceed down and acquire bottom. And you can drop that down below 50 now is we're going to be. Yeah. Yeah, that one's probably good, 50. Alright, heading down. Oh, I should probably come out of auto depth. Yeah, you'll probably be between 20 or 30. I'll keep the delta
bottom.
just above 20.
Yay.
Oh, are these urchins or anemones?
Those are urchins.
Urchins. Lots of them. Rockfish, holothurians.
Pink fragile urchins.
Pink fragile urchins.
And we have some thorny heads, or a thorny head. It's a deep water type of rockfish. And then some sea cucumber related, Yeah, look, that looks like a long spine thwarty head. You see the long spine on it.
Looks like we're settling out here. Let me know when you're good, and I will. You can get an auto XY, and we'll just take some collection.
Jamie, moderate amount of bioturbation.
Okay.
Moderate amount of bio.
Yep.
Okay. Good. Sorry, I thought you asked. And are those sea
All right,
pigs?
Aaron.
Or are they?
No,
Zoom?
those are
Video, let's zoom.
different species of sea cucumber.
Okay.
Oh, gotta get moving. Full wide. Let's get back out in front.
Okay, so now we're moving towards our target area.
Mm-hmm.
And this is in an area that is, ooh, nice deep sea.
Was that like a flounder?
That's a deep sea sole.
A sole. Cool.
I think it was. I took a really quick look at it.
All right, new spot. We'll hold here.
Okay.
Get some good pings. Set up DVL and go for a stroll.
Yes, so this area is in an area that is currently bottom trawling is to be allowed, and sometime next year it will be closed to bottom trawling.
Do we have a second to black balance again, since we're at different depth, or should we just go?
To do a white and black balance? We can do that.
Is that all right with you?
Yeah, there shouldn't be any light change at this depth, but
No.
it never hurts to have good video.
Jan, can you let our viewers know why this area is going to be closed off for bottom trawling?
Yeah, Brittany, give me a minute. I'm writing some notes here.
No problem.
Thank you.
All right, go for it. Oh, it's dirty. That green reminds me of the ooze.
Mm. It's like the entire color scheme for shape of water.
Thank you.
Thanks for chiming in, Gabby. The action is just about to begin.
Is that our Gabby?
Yeah, which Gabby is this?
From La Jolla,
La
California.
Jolla? No, that's not our Gabby.
No, that's my Gabby.
Ah.
Oh, you're Gabby.
Okay, ready when you are to reset.
Ready?
Okay, ready. Back in. Pretty good, huh? That's what shallow water does. All right, you ready to proceed to GF2B?
Yes.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what we were doing from the moment we sat down.
Yeah, no change. Bridge now. Can we have a step 40 meters, bearing 40? Thank you.
Zero 40.
Yep, 040.
waiting for a ship move, correct?
Yep.
Yep.
Could we zoom in on some stuff on the
We
seafloor while
can.
we wait?
What kind of stuff did you have in mind?
An urchin, a sea cucumber, a sea star, whatever we can get. Little red jelly, there's it's floating by. Just
All right, Aaron, let's go ahead and zoom in.
Bridge now. The transfer speed, that's for these steps, right? Yeah, if we could put it on 1 knot, that would be good. Thank you.
Nice imagery of pink fragile urchins.
looks like some really small shrimp down there. Very tiny.
Got a little bit of current going on.
A little parakeet doing a little freak out dance.
Jamie, remind me of our dive number.
H1792.
H1792.
Thank you for the zoom.
Sure. Aaron, let's come full wide.
Bridge nav. Let's add one more step. Thank you.
Wow, current. This is a little, it's a little hot. Let's try that.
Seems a bit murkier at these shallower depths, which is expected.
Wow.
A little spin at the end.
A little spin.
Jenny, do we want to zoom on any of the fish for identification?
I think we will. Are we still in waiting for the?
No,
We're
moving
slowly
along.
going, yeah.
Okay. Let's go ahead and head on over.
Aaron, zoom for ID.
Sure.
Rockfish.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Now I think that's I'm pretty certain that's a thorny head. Not positive. All my rockfish colors. I just don't know if it's a long. It's probably a long spine, but there's one big spine on top of it.
Ouch.
Ow.
Just right into this. All right, full wide.
I'd like to get Argus to face 40. So we'll be hitting some slope.
Okay.
Another 30 head.
Should be all right though. It's actually pretty gentle.
Yeah, now we're getting into flatfish that I'm not quite certain what they are.
Well, we'll get a zoom on the next flatfish. Aaron, let's get the flatfish.
Bridge nav.
Nice.
Had one step. Thank you.
Fish guide.
Okay. Aaron, let's get the lasers in the